More than 60 of the best 5 dry fruits that relieve arthritis and joint pain work similarly to ibuprofen. The top 5 dry fruits that can relieve arthritis and joint pain in a manner similar to that of ibuprofen. Let me ask you a question before we even start the list. What kind of dry fruit have you previously tried to relieve joint pain? Did it really assist you, or did it not? I'm genuinely interested. Please share your tale in the comments section, as it may be of assistance to someone else who suffers daily. Now imagine this for a minute. What if you already have a remedy for your joint discomfort in your kitchen cabinet? Simple, natural meals that your body can use. No medications, no difficult regimen, and no negative consequences. Inflammation is the main cause of arthritis and joint discomfort. That stiffness and edema in your fingers, back, and knees. That's why walking seems so slow. Mornings feel like your joints are locked, and bending is difficult. Drugs can temporarily reduce pain, but they don't address the underlying issue. People over 60 are rarely informed this part. Real anti-inflammatory substances found in some dry fruits can protect your cartilage, lessen swelling, and eventually promote stronger bones. These aren't just any old home cures. Many of these have been used for decades in traditional diets all over the world and are supported by research. And if you watch this film through to the finish, you'll discover how combining these dry fruits really works. Similar to a combination of natural joint support. Because everyone adds something unique to the table, try not to jump around. Let's begin with the one that most people are surprised by. The chewy, sweet fruit that is far more beneficial to your joints than it appears. Dates. 1. Dates. Although dates may appear to be a straightforward dessert, they can actually offer significant joint comfort support, particularly for those over 60. Despite their softness and inherent sweetness, they are packed with polyphenol, which are potent plant antioxidants that scientists are studying for their calming effects on inflammation. Furthermore, the secret cause of the stiffness, edema, and heated, intense pain that many elderly people experience in their knees, hips, fingers, or lower back is inflammation. Our bodies gradually build up inflammatory chemicals as we age, which silently burn inside our joints like a tiny, constant fire. Dates have more polyphenol than many other dried fruits, and diets high in antioxidants help put out the fire. For this reason, they are frequently suggested as a long-term, moderate means of promoting joint comfort. Flavonoids, another kind of antioxidant found in dates, aid in reducing inflammatory signals that keep the body locked in discomfort. Their natural ingredients promote the body's inherent soothing pathways, but they are neither a medication nor a substitute for treatment. As a result, while talking about natural joint care, many health professionals emphasize foods strong in polyphenol and flavonoids. There is an additional advantage that many people are unaware of: magnesium. About 54 milligrams of this vital mineral, which is believed to promote smoother nerve signaling, ease joint stiffness, and help muscles relax, may be found in 1 cup of chopped dates. Tightening muscles exacerbate discomfort by pulling on the joints. They move more steadily and easily when they are relaxed. Natural sugar is present in dates, but it is combined with fiber to limit absorption and offer a balanced, consistent release of energy. On days when stiffness makes everything feel heavier, that small boost can help older individuals manage stretching, walking, and other daily duties. 2 to 3 metal dates a day are generally effective for most people. In addition to being soft and simple to chew, they stay nicely in the refrigerator. Eating dates and walnuts together is one of the greatest pairings. Omega-3 fatty acids, which are abundant in walnuts, aid in lowering inflammation all over the body. Research indicates that the combination of the polyphenol from the dates and the beneficial fats from the walnuts may promote improved joint comfort. Moderation is still important, of course. Dates naturally contain sugar. Therefore, people with diabetes or anyone watching blood sugar levels should be mindful of portion quantities. However, carefully consuming them, particularly when combined with healthy fats, is a good way for many older folks to maintain a balanced lifestyle. Your body is giving you real feedback if, after a few weeks, your joints feel a little less stiff or your movement seems smoother. Dates help make the body's internal environment healthier and less inflammatory, but they won't treat arthritis or take the place of medical care. Their nutrients, antioxidants, and consistent energy levels complement what scientists already know about natural approaches to promote joint health. Sharing your experience could also make someone else's mornings a bit more comfortable if you've observed a favorable change. Walnuts are number 2. The advantages of walnuts are widely known, making them one of the most dependable dry fruits for promoting joint health. They are naturally high in antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and zinc, which help reduce inflammation, a primary contributor to arthritic pain and joint stiffness. Their high concentration of ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that lowers inflammatory molecules in the body, is one of their greatest advantages. A quarter cup of walnuts has roughly 2.5 grams of ALA, which is equivalent to certain lower-dose fish oils, according to USDA data. Many arthritis-friendly diets suggest foods high in ALA, and walnuts consistently rank near the top because omega-3s help reduce inflammatory messengers that irritate joint tissue. Ellagic acid, a naturally occurring antioxidant that aids in shielding cells from oxidative stress, is also found in walnuts, one of the things that causes cartilage to gradually deteriorate over time. Walnuts' antioxidants, particularly ellagic acid and polyphenol, can lessen the irritation that frequently causes flare-ups of arthritis, even if they cannot heal cartilage. This confirms what scientists already know. Consuming more foods high in antioxidants aids in the body's maintenance of more favorable inflammatory equilibrium. Walnuts contain sensitive oils that can quickly degrade. Therefore, proper storage is important. These fats become rancid when exposed to heat or light, which degrades their flavor and nutritional value. To preserve its omega-3 content, health groups advise storing walnuts in the refrigerator. They remain fresh and useful for promoting joint relief when kept cool. Approximately 7 whole walnuts a day are sufficient for most adults, providing a balanced intake of antioxidants, minerals, and good fats without being overly caloric. Because walnuts are high in calories, eating them mindfully can help you avoid gaining weight. Crucial since carrying more weight puts more strain on the joints. It's easy to incorporate walnuts into everyday recipes. Chopped walnuts are a popular addition to oatmeal for older folks seeking a breakfast that is high in fiber, good fats, and consistent energy. They go well with salads, particularly those that have leafy greens that are high in vitamins K and C, which promote healthy bones and joints. A simple solution for people who have trouble chewing is to incorporate walnuts into smoothies. Homemade walnut spinach pesto is a family-friendly favorite that increases omega-3 consumption without the sodium or additives found in store-bought sauces. Selecting the appropriate walnut variety is crucial. Although salted or flavored walnuts may have a pleasing flavor, they frequently have coatings, added sugars, or sodium that exacerbate edema or inflammation. The purest nutrients without irritants can be found in plain, raw, or gently roasted walnuts. Unsalted versions are especially beneficial for seniors who are keeping an eye on their blood pressure or joint swelling. Nutritious science backs up everything that makes walnuts beneficial. Inflammation is decreased by omega-3s. Cells are protected by antioxidants. Immune homeostasis is supported by zinc. Additionally, good fats give you consistent energy. When consumed regularly, walnuts can become a significant natural component of a joint-friendly regimen, but they won't cure arthritis. Additionally, if you've had reduced morning stiffness or smoother movement after including walnuts in your meals, sharing your experience may also help someone else find relief. Occasionally, a single minor behavior that is passed down from one person to another makes a huge effect. 3. Pruning. Prunes are frequently thought of as a fruit that is easy to digest, but there is much nutrition research that supports their considerably larger benefits for joint health. They naturally include phenolic chemicals, which are potent antioxidants that reduce inflammation by influencing pathways that researchers have been studying for years. These substances aid in reducing inflammatory messages that aggravate joints and intensify the symptoms of arthritis. Prunes help the body's natural mechanisms for reducing inflammation, even though they don't function like medicine. Additionally, prunes include a significant amount of vitamin K, which is crucial for bone mineral density. 1 cup of prunes has around 87 micrograms of vitamin K, according to USDA data. Proteins that aid in the correct attachment of minerals to bone tissue are activated by this vitamin. Vitamin K is frequently included in nutrition programs for seniors seeking greater bone and joint support, since stronger bones lessen the strain on the joints. Although calcium receives a lot of attention, vitamin K is as vital since it supports calcium's proper function. Because of their high fiber content, prunes also promote joint ease. They have a significant impact on intestinal health because they contain both soluble and insoluble fiber. The body emits fewer inflammatory signals when digestion is going well. Studies reveal a tight relationship between the immune system and the stomach. Additionally, inflammation can increase throughout the body, particularly in the joints, when digestion slows down, becomes inflamed, or results in constipation. Many elderly people find that a bloated or slow stomach exacerbates their joint discomfort. Prunes fiber promotes a more subdued inflammatory response by feeding beneficial gut flora and stabilizing digestion. Modern nutrition is fully aware of this connection between the stomach and joints. The recommended daily intake for most adults is 3 to 4 prunes. This provides fiber, vitamin K, and antioxidants without being overly sweet. Because the fiber is more effective in the afternoon, many people prefer to eat prunes earlier in the day. Because some people react to additional sulfites, it is advisable to use prunes that are unsulfured and free of preservatives. Avoiding canned prunes is also a good idea because they may lose their freshness and come in cans that contain BPA. A good prune should have a slightly sticky, soft texture. Some natural oils and antioxidants may have been lost in overly dry ones. Adding prunes to regular meals is simple. They can be added to yogurt or cereal, combined into a smoothie, or eaten on its own. Many seniors like the moderate choice of a prune smoothie made with almond milk, banana, and cinnamon since it promotes digestion and is comforting. Calcium is added by almond milk. Cinnamon has some minor anti-inflammatory properties, and bananas supply potassium for muscle balance. Everything about prunes, including their fiber, vitamin K, and phenolic chemicals, aligns with what scientists already know about natural approaches to promote joint ease. Prunes can help establish a healthier baseline where inflammation is reduced, digestion is streamlined, and bones are maintained, but they cannot reverse arthritis or take the place of medical treatment. Many senior citizens who incorporate prunes into their daily routine report minor but significant changes, such as less stiffness in the morning and more fluid mobility throughout the day. By sharing these experiences, people can better understand how their bodies might react. For dried cherries, due to their high anthocyanin content, dried cherries are well known for promoting joint health, the pigments that give them their red and purple hues. The effects of these substances on inflammatory pathways, such as the COX-2 enzyme, the same system that ibuprofen targets, have been investigated. Anthocyanins promote a natural decrease in joint stiffness, irritation, and pain signals by assisting in the relaxation of this enzyme. This does not imply that dried cherries function similarly to pharmaceuticals, but their natural constituents do so in ways that scientists are aware of. These anti-inflammatory properties make dried cherries a beneficial choice for seniors seeking improved mobility because persistent inflammation leads to cartilage deterioration and long-term joint issues. Additionally, dried cherries are prized for their potent antioxidant properties. Cherries are included in nutrition databases as one of the fruits with the highest ORAC scores. A cup of dried cherries can contain up to 4,000 ORAC units. ORAC demonstrates how well antioxidants can counteract free radicals connected to aging and tissue damage, but it is not a medical recommendation. Cherries have also been shown in studies to reduce edema and oxidative stress, particularly following physical exertion. For this reason, when talking about inflammation associated with exercise and recovery, sour cherry juice and dried cherries are often mentioned. For most adults, a serving size of unsweetened dried cherries is roughly a quarter cup per day. This quantity offers significant antioxidants and anthocyanins without excessive natural sugar. By combining dried cherries with oats, yogurt, or nuts, you can slow down the absorption of sugar and add minerals that promote bone and joint health. Selecting types free of added sugars, syrups, or sulfur dioxide is crucial. Sulfur dioxide may cause sensitivity in certain individuals, and added sweets can increase inflammation, instead of being extremely hard or artificially sweetened. Quality dried cherries should feel supple and slightly sticky. Adding dried cherries to food is simple. For consistent energy and antioxidant support, many elderly people use them with oatmeal. They also perform well in homemade trail mixes, particularly when combined with walnuts or almonds, which provide minerals and healthy fats. A snack that's good for the joint. A popular treat is a cherry oat bar, which is comprised of oats, flaxseed, almond butter, and dried cherries. Every component contributes to something beneficial. Almond butter for good fats, flaxseed for plant-based omega-3s, cherries for antioxidants, and oats for fiber. Despite the significant nutritional benefits of dried cherries, moderation is still important. Like the majority of dried fruits, they have concentrated natural sugars that, in excess, can be upsetting to the digestive system. To aid decreased absorption, seniors with diabetes or blood sugar issues can watch portion sizes and couple dried cherries with protein or healthy fats. The anthocyanins, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory properties of dried cherries align with what scientists know about natural approaches to promote joint comfort. They can provide significant help when regularly consumed, but they are not a cure for arthritis. Additionally, by sharing your experience of reduced stiffness or improved mobility after incorporating dried cherries into your routine, you may help others understand how simple foods can promote joint health. 5 figs dried. Dried figs are among the most nutrient-dense dried fruits, and the nutrients they contain have been scientifically proven to be beneficial for joint health. Their calcium content is one of their greatest benefits. A cup of dried figs has roughly 241 milligrams of calcium, which is a significant amount for a plant-based product, according to USDA data. As we age, calcium becomes increasingly important in maintaining the strength and density of our bones. Sturdy bones provide better joint support and lessen the strain on cartilage. Maintaining a strong surrounding bone is crucial for long-term joint comfort because cartilage regenerates slowly. Moreover, figs provide boron, a trace mineral that improves the body's utilization of calcium, magnesium, and vitamin D. These nutrients are essential for healthy muscles and bones. For many years, the importance of boron in preserving a healthy bone structure has been understood. Insufficient boron may cause the body to absorb minerals inefficiently, which over time may hasten the loss of bone. For this reason, dried figs are frequently suggested as a natural way to help maintain joint alignment and bone stability, particularly in older persons. The polyphenol content of dried figs is another important advantage. As antioxidants, polyphenols aid in lowering oxidative stress, which is a contributing cause to joint aging and progressive cartilage deterioration. Over time, exposure to free radicals raises oxidative stress, which frequently results in weight-bearing joint stiffness, edema, and discomfort. By scavenging these free radicals, figs polyphenol promote reduced inflammation and shield tissues from long-term harm. These benefits are in line with what scientists already know regarding joint comfort and diets high in antioxidants. The recommended daily intake for most individuals is 2 to 3 dried figs. This quantity offers antioxidants, fiber, and minerals without overtaxing digestion. A useful combo is walnuts and figs. Walnuts give omega-3 fatty acids that help lower inflammation, and figs provide calcium and boron. This is a quick and convenient snack for a joint. The best figs to choose are organic ones that don't have extra sugar. It's possible that figs covered in heavy sugar crystals have been stored for too long, which could counteract their natural advantages. Almond butter-filled dried figs are a popular choice for senior citizens. Vitamin E, an antioxidant that supports connective tissue and lowers oxidative stress, is found in almond butter. This results in a mild, nutrient-dense snack that is also simple to chew when combined with the calcium, polyphenol, and figs. For a mild, well-rounded boost, it goes nicely with yogurt or herbal tea. Despite the various benefits of dried figs, moderation is still important. Although its natural fiber aids in digestion, too much of it can lead to bloating. Because figs are inherently sweet, people with diabetes or blood sugar issues should carefully monitor their portion sizes. They help regulate energy and reduce the absorption of sugar when combined with protein or healthy fats. The calcium, boron, fiber, and polyphenol found in dried figs all align with what scientists already know about diets that promote bone health and joint comfort. They can significantly contribute to maintenance of strong bones reduced inflammation, and greater mobility, but they cannot reverse arthritis. To put it simply, eating 2 to 3 dates a day provides your body with a consistent supply of anti-inflammatory polyphenol. About 7 halves of walnuts per day are sufficient to help soothe the joints and provide plant-based omega-3s. For most seniors, 3 to 4 prunes a day are ideal since they provide gut-friendly fiber and vitamin K that supports bone growth. 1 cup of dried cherries is all you need to experience the benefits of anthocyanins, which assist your body battle discomfort. Additionally, dried figs provide boron and calcium. 2 to 3 minerals a day is a comfortable amount to help maintain healthy bones and stable joints. Your entire body begins to move differently when you combine these easy foods with something as basic as stretching for a few minutes each evening. The majority of persons over 60 report that their deep stiffness no longer clings to them as it once did. Their mornings are simpler and their steps feel lighter. It doesn't work overnight, and none of this is magic. However, over time, these dry fruits and minor daily routines combine in a very real, natural way to support healthier joints, reduce inflammation, and preserve cartilage. I would also like to hear from you before you go. Have you ever eaten any of these dry fruits? And did it affect your joints in any way? Someone else may have finally found relief thanks to your experience. And just as I said, this is your prize for staying to the very end. USDA nutrient data and prominent American health publications that highlight natural approaches to assist aging joints are among the reliable U.S. health and nutrition sources that support the information about every dish we discuss a day. This is not a guessing game. All of it is founded on actual, trustworthy information. See the following video for a comprehensive overview on maintaining healthy joints as you age. Please click the like button if you thought this video was useful. It is very beneficial to the channel. In order to ensure that you never miss any more videos, remember to subscribe and activate the notification bell. Please leave a comment below with your comments. I'd love to know what you think. I appreciate you seeing, and I'll see you in the next.